A vote by the people has put the city of Memphis at odds with the state. Voters overwhelmingly approving a referendum calling for changes to the city charter. Those changes include mandatory permits for those who carry handguns, a ban on assault-style weapons, and temporary court orders allowing judges to take guns from people who pose a danger to themselves or others. But you shouldn't expect to see changes anytime soon. WRG's Quamitra Wilburn explains why.
The votes are in, and they're showing an overwhelming number of Memphis voters are in favor of gun control. 3 controversial gun referendum questions were placed on Memphis's ballots. The first question asked voters if they believe handgun permits should be required in the city of Memphis. 81% of voters approved. The second referendum was approved with 80% of the vote. It asked voters if it should be against the law to possess or sell assault-style rifles in Memphis. And the third question asked voters if they support red flag laws. 84% of voters said they did. It's unclear if any of the measures will result in any city charter amendments, since the questions were only proposals with no force of law. The decision to put the measures on the ballot was met with extreme opposition from state leaders, since all 3 referendums violate state law. State lawmakers even threatened to withhold funding for Memphis and say that state laws supersede local gun ordinances. Back in September, Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti called the questions a, quote, fraud on the voters of Memphis. He said they will not change the law. This is a futile stunt that wastes time and money, and this is Memphis's mistake to make and will ultimately be Memphis's mistake to pay for. However, not everyone at the state level is completely against the referendums. Tuesday night, Republican Representative John Gillespie, who was reelected to House District 97, said he believes handgun permits work. He was one of the legislators who voted against the permitless carry bill.
Law enforcement was against that. They're having a hard time telling who's supposed to have a gun and who's not supposed to have a gun. It's common sense. I think permits work. They're not in they're not an infringement of the Second Amendment, I don't believe.
Reporting for your news leader, Quamitra Wilburn, WREG News, Channel 3.
Now, this afternoon, the chairman of the Memphis City Council weighed in on that vote. In a statement, J.B. Smiley says the citizens have done their part. Now it's up to each of us, as well as the elected senators and representatives of the Tennessee General Assembly, to stand with the people and pass legislation to keep our neighborhoods safe.